It's it is fair to say things won't go back to truly normal until we have a vaccine that we've gotten out to basically the entire world. And so, the best people at the foundation who are all about high volume vaccines.
I would say. So I'm broadly scientifically literate, but what I will say of this virus, I think we're in the middle of a massive experiment worldwide. And that is
the guinea pigs?
Maybe the experiment is, will people listen to scientists? In this case, referring to medical professionals, in this particular case.
Say Anthony Fauci over allergy and infectious disease.
For example, and are you washing your hands? And are you taking these precautions? These are warnings offered by scientists. And
for our own good.
For our own good. And it seems to me, if we all listened and all paid attention, don't get freaked out, right? Don't live in a life lived in fear is a life half lived. So you don't want to. So it'd be interesting if we all paid attention to what scientists say. Maybe the coronavirus will just blow on by with a minimum of cases, and then we kicked its ass for obeying the recommendations of scientists on how to minimize your chances of getting it. It's an interesting experiment we're in the middle of.
One of the things I've seen you talk about online, too, is just how important it is to listen to experts and listen to science. And this is a time when, I was not a very good science student when I was in school. But this is a time, it seems, that, the global scientific community is so critically important. And we're really seeing just how important it is to follow science.
Yes, exactly. And I hope that we can see now the scientific community are stepping up, and they are speaking up more than they're done before, because obviously this is a crisis that require the scientific community to speak up. People are starting to realize that we are actually depending on science and that we need to listen to scientists and experts. And I really hope that that stays, and that also is for other crises such as the climate crisis and the environmental crisis, that we actually understand that we have to listen to the scientists.
We are scientists. We are politicians. We are the experts. We are your leaders. We rule over you. We make decisions on your behalf. We are the lawmakers. Do not question authority. We are the authority. We know what's best for you and what we tell you. Do not question it. Even if you do not understand it, we know why we are telling you this.
Our impulses are being redirected. We are living in an artificially induced state of consciousness that resembles sleep.
They have us. They control us. They are our masters. Wake up!
The movement was begun 8 months ago by a small group of scientists who discovered, quite by accident, these signals being sent through.
Questioning authority is an opposition, defiant disorder. Do not question us, because we know what's best for you. Do not listen to anyone who tells you to think otherwise. Do not listen to anyone else but us. We know the facts, and everything we tell you is a fact. Questioning the things that we tell you will result in great consequences. obeying the law will be what your duties are as a man or as a woman or as a transgendered person or to whichever gender you identify as. Your mission is to obey the laws which we place for you. It is very important that you do not question what we tell you. Do not listen to religious people, especially Christians, who will tell you that you have a higher purpose in life. We told you there is no God. There is no magic man in the sky. All thoughts that you have, all feelings that you have, are simply a spectacle that happened by chance. We told you that you came from monkeys and you are nothing special, because we know what's best for you. You never came here because you were brought here for a reason. There is no purpose in life for you. There is just you and there is us. We are looking out for you. We feed you. We give you a car. We give you entertainment. We give you money. We gave you many religions. We gave you many things to satisfy your selfish needs and your selfish desires, and most importantly, your lustful desires. We're happy when you are fulfilling those desires of yours. We become very proud. We enjoy and take full pleasure in watching you entertain yourselves. We take full pleasure in watching some of you go into drugs, becoming corrupt, falling in for the party life, falling in for the dream, not realizing that you must be asleep to believe that this dream is real. We take full pleasure in watching many of you corrupt yourselves. We take full pleasure when a crisis strikes and falls upon the land. And we never waste a good crisis. We never let a good crisis go to waste. We take that opportunity to pass new laws. And each law that we pass, for the sole purpose of security, will also result in withdrawing some of your freedoms away from you. Ultimately, we want to withdraw your freedoms and your rights away from you, so we will have total control and total rule over you. Do not question if there is a God, because we tell you there is no God. All you are is simply a freak of nature. You are an animal. You evolved by chance. Nothing about you is special. Nothing about you is real. All you are is simply a spectacle of a freak of nature. The earth is not the center of the universe. It is not even at the center of the Milky Way galaxy which we created. It is not even the center of the heliocentric model which we have presented to you. We are the scientists. We are the experts. We know what's best for you. Do not question what we have told you. Do not trust your senses, the 5 senses which you have will ultimately lead you to question us, and that cannot be acceptable. That cannot be tolerated. Do not trust your 5 senses. Even to some of you who have the 6th sense, do not trust that sense known as faith. The only faith you need to have is faith in us, because we are your leaders. Nothing is special about you. There is just you and us.
If there is anything that you must understand.
If there is anything that we need you to understand
About us.
it is this. We gave you many other religions, many religions out there. And those religions we will promote. We will do whatever we can in our power to promote those other religions, to make sure that you choose any of them, any of those religions. Take any of them. The one which we despise, the one which we want you to have nothing to do with, is that faith known as Christianity. Anything that deals with any evidence about him, the one who refers to himself as King of Kings and Lord of Lords, we despise him. We do not want him anywhere here. He is not welcomed in this world.
We hate him. And we will do whatever we can to fight against him. We will do whatever we can to make sure that the entire world despises him.
We will do whatever we can to despise him, the man called Jesus Christ, the one who is known as Yeshua. We will do whatever we can to stop him. We do not want him here. He is not welcome in our society because he is a threat to us. So, have every single religion except for that one which deals with the Messiah. He is a threat to our system. He is a threat to all of us. Trust in us. Have faith in us. When you come near our presence, fear us. Fall on your knees, because we are your leaders. We can grant you fame. We can grant you riches. We can grant you all the pleasures that come with this world. We can grant you anything you want.
If you will but fall on your knees.
To those who do not obey us, to those who do not follow our rules, to those who despise the laws which we put for them on their behalf, for those who are fundamentalists, there will come a time when you will answer for your great rebellion. There will come a time when you will face the ultimate consequences for your actions. So do not question what we tell you. We gave you the other religions for a reason. Choose any of them. There are many paths that will lead to the same goal at the end. Trust us, because we are the experts, we are the leaders, we are the scientists, We are the ones who rule over you.